Imagine if the plastic bottle you almost threw away could become the most beautiful feature in your garden. Welcome to Suhar Aesthetic Studio, where discarded things are reborn and creativity meets sustainability. In today's video, we'll explore heartwarming DIY garden creations made from used plastic bottles. From smiling flower ladies and glittering lanterns to pastel balloons, emoji faces, and magical witches. Each piece is colorful, cute, and full of charm. These aren't just crafts. They're joyful reminders that trash can become treasure. Which design spoke to your heart? Where are you watching from? Or do you have your own recycled garden idea? Share in the comments. Your creativity might inspire others. This channel is built with love and family. Every like, comment, and subscription truly means the world. Thank you for being here. Thank you for seeing. One, garden friends from trash. In a vibrant corner of the garden, a group of charming creatures has come to life, not from the depths of the sea, but from what was once considered trash. These adorable octopus-like figures are crafted from repurposed plastic bottles, lovingly painted in cheerful purple hues and adorned with expressive cartoon eyes and smiles. Each bottle stands upside down, transformed into playful characters with arms made from colorful foam tubes, mimicking tentacles that seem to dance among the plants. This heartwarming DIY project showcases the magic of upcycling, breathing new life into discarded materials. It's not just an eco-friendly initiative, but also a delightful way to bring joy and personality into a garden space. The contrast between the recycled materials and the fresh soil and greenery illustrates the beautiful harmony of creativity and sustainability. Perfect for family activities, school projects, or community gardening efforts, these bottle creatures inspire both young and old to see value in what might otherwise be thrown away. They bring smiles, spark imagination, and encourage environmental mindfulness, all while adding a splash of color to nature's canvas. This is trash transformed into treasure, turning the mundane into magical with a touch of love and ingenuity. 2. Teddy bears from bottles. Nestled in a cozy garden patch, a family of charming teddy bears has made their home, not sewn from fabric, but lovingly crafted from used plastic bottles. Each bear, assembled with care, features warm brown tones, round ears from foam cutouts, playful cartoon eyes, and happy snouts that radiate friendliness. With little arms and legs fashioned from additional bottle parts, they sit in joyful poses, as if welcoming visitors into their whimsical world. This delightful DIY project breathes life into discarded plastic, proving that creativity knows no limits when it comes to sustainability. These teddy bear figures are not only cute and colorful, but also carry a powerful message. What we often see as waste can become a source of beauty and warmth. In a time when environmental awareness is more important than ever, these upcycled decorations bring fun and function together in harmony. Perfect for outdoor spaces, school gardens, or community green corners. These bears invite both children and adults to smile, to imagine, and to reflect. They turn trash into treasure, adding not just aesthetic value but emotional charm to any garden setting. Wholesome, heartwarming, and wonderfully unique, they are proof that even the simplest materials can spark joy and make a meaningful difference. 3. Joyful clowns from waste. A cheerful parade of clowns now lines a vibrant garden path, each one beaming with painted smiles and dressed in bright, whimsical outfits. These delightful figures, bursting with character, were once ordinary plastic bottles, now transformed into a carnival of joy through the magic of DIY creativity. With colorful hats, red noses, bow ties, and playful facial expressions, each clown brings its own spark of personality, making the garden feel like a stage for laughter and imagination. This project is a shining example of turning trash into treasure. Discarded bottles, often overlooked as waste, have become lovable garden decorations that evoke warmth and wonder. Their vibrant hues and careful detailing catch the eye of passersby and ignite joy in both children and adults alike. Every detail, from painted buttons to fabric trims, adds life and movement to this quirky clown brigade. Ideal for community gardens, children's playgrounds, or festive backyard settings. These clowns inspire eco-friendly fun and creativity. They stand not just as decorations, but as reminders that beauty and happiness can come from the simplest of materials. More than a colorful display, they are symbols of sustainable playfulness and heartfelt imagination. Proof that joy can grow from even the most unexpected places when we choose to reuse with purpose and care. For ladybugs from recycled bottles. A cheerful line of ladybugs crawls playfully along a garden edge, bringing a touch of whimsy and delight to the outdoor space. Crafted entirely from used plastic bottles, each ladybug is painted in bright red with bold black spots, complete with adorable googly eyes and curled antennae that give them a lively expression. Their glossy finish catches the sunlight, making them shine like jewels among the greenery. This DIY garden decor project transforms everyday trash into charming creatures that captivate the imagination. What was once waste destined for the bin is now a heartwarming display of creativity and sustainability. These recycled bottle ladybugs are not just decorative. They're a gentle reminder that even the smallest efforts to repurpose can have a big impact. Ideal for home gardens, schoolyards, or community green areas, these colorful critters inspire both joy and environmental awareness. They invite children to engage with nature, stimulate curiosity, and encourage hands-on crafting with a purpose. Each bottle, carefully shaped and painted, becomes a symbol of resourcefulness and love for the planet. Turning trash into treasure has never been so sweet. With just a few simple materials and a spark of imagination, these bottle ladybugs bring life, color, and warmth to any outdoor space, proving that beauty often starts with what we choose to reuse. Five, painted bottles for garden joy. Lined up on a rustic wooden shelf, a collection of vividly painted plastic bottles bursts with color, creativity, and charm. Each bottle is decorated with cheerful hand-painted flowers, leaves, and playful patterns, transforming ordinary waste into eye-catching garden companions. Labeled with whimsical, imaginative names, they seem to stand proudly guardians of a green, joyful space. These DIY creations are a perfect example of how recycling can be both functional and fun. The bottles are repurposed not just as storage for seeds or small garden items, but also as decorative accents that add life and personality to the outdoors. With a simple splash of paint and a touch of imagination, what was once trash now brings warmth and color to its surroundings. This project encourages mindful crafting and environmental care. It's an inviting activity for families, classrooms, or community groups aiming to inspire sustainability through art. Each bottle tells a unique story, some filled with seeds, others with dreams, making the garden not just a place of growth, but of expression. Turning discarded plastic into treasures like these shows that beauty is not about perfection, but intention. These painted bottles serve as both colorful decor and gentle reminders that small, creative actions can brighten the world, one garden, one bottle at a time. 6. Blossom bottles in the breeze. In the gentle sway of spring air, delicate pink painted bottles dangle from tree branches like floating blossoms. Adorned with hand-painted cherry flowers and soft brush patterns, these recycled plastic bottles have been transformed into poetic garden lanterns. Each one is suspended by pastel ribbons, catching the sunlight and dancing gracefully with the wind, echoing the surrounding blooms. This enchanting DIY creation brings an ethereal charm to the garden while promoting eco-conscious artistry. Rather than contributing to landfill waste, these bottles are repurposed into whimsical hanging decorations that reflect beauty and thoughtfulness. Their translucent bodies, decorated with floral motifs, blend perfectly with nature, offering a scene that feels both festive and serene. Ideal for garden parties, spring festivals, or simply uplifting an everyday backyard. These bottle blossoms are more than decorative. They are symbolic. They represent a mindful act of transformation, where discarded objects are reborn with new meaning and purpose. The soft pink hues and floral patterns evoke joy and tranquility, turning any outdoor space into a haven of peace. Through this project, art and environment unite. It's a reminder that even the most overlooked materials can shine when touched with care. These flowered bottles flutter not only in the breeze, but in the hearts of those who see them, spreading beauty from recycled beginnings. 7. Blooming bottles of happiness. Scattered across a lush green garden, a joyful gathering of flower-crowned characters greets every visitor with wide smiles and cheerful colors. These vibrant figures are made from upcycled plastic bottles, lovingly painted in whites and blues, each adorned with hand-drawn faces and whimsical expressions. Atop their heads bloom bright, artificial flowers in dazzling hues. Yellows, reds, purples, pinks, creating the illusion of playful garden spirits wearing floral crowns. This DIY garden project is a perfect blend of creativity, sustainability, and heartwarming charm. What once was waste has been transformed into a celebration of joy and nature. The painted bottles bring life and laughter to the landscape, turning any patch of grass into a storybook scene full of personality and delight. Perfect for community gardens, schoolyard projects, or family backyard fun. These bottle beings inspire a love for nature and imaginative reuse. They encourage children and adults alike to see potential in what they might discard, fostering both environmental awareness and artistic exploration. Each smiling bottle is more than just decor. It's a symbol of transformation, reminding us that even the simplest items can bloom with beauty when touched by love and intention. Through this heartwarming display, trash becomes treasure, and the garden becomes a gallery of joy. 8. Ice cream garden delight. Under the golden glow of the afternoon sun, a delightful row of ice cream cones stands proudly amidst the garden's greenery. But look closely. These sweet treats are not real desserts, but charmingly upcycled plastic bottles, expertly painted to resemble colorful, drippy cones complete with sprinkles, whipped cream, and even cherries on top. This heartwarming DIY project turns trash into a whimsical garden wonder. Each bottle is carefully sculpted with painted textures that mimic waffle cones and creamy scoops, in shades of blue, pink, yellow, and peach. The faux chocolate and vanilla drizzles look almost good enough to eat, adding a playful and nostalgic vibe to any outdoor space. Beyond their delicious appearance, these creative pieces are powerful symbols of sustainability and joy. They show that with a bit of imagination, even discarded materials can be transformed into something delightful and meaningful. Whether decorating a community space, schoolyard, or home garden, these ice cream bottle crafts spark smiles and conversations. Fun, colorful, and full of character, they bring a refreshing twist to eco-friendly gardening. They remind us that creativity has no limits, and that caring for the environment can be as joyful as a summer scoop. It's not just recycling. It's art, fun, and sweetness wrapped into one. Nine, emoji bottles spread smiles. Lined up cheerfully against a vibrant garden bed, bright yellow plastic bottles beam with playful emoji faces, each one painted with a unique expression of joy, laughter, surprise, or cheeky winks. What once was discarded plastic has been upcycled into a delightful army of emotion, spreading smiles to all who pass by. This heartwarming DIY garden project transforms everyday trash into lovable characters using just paint, imagination, and a little bit of fun. Set against blooming flowers and fresh grass, the expressive bottles add a touch of humor and personality to the natural landscape. They invite interaction, laughter, and even storytelling, especially from young visitors enchanted by their cartoon-like charm. Perfect for school gardens, parks, or home lawns, these emoji bottles are not only decorative but also serve as powerful reminders of the value of reuse. They show that beauty and joy can emerge from even the most overlooked items. Simple to make and endlessly customizable, these creations are ideal for creative afternoons and sustainability lessons alike. From trash to treasure, these emoji bottles don't just recycle, they radiate positivity. With every face representing a mood, they create a mini celebration of emotion in the heart of the garden, proving that saving the planet can be as fun as it is meaningful. Ten, soft bottles, gentle charm. Bathed in the golden hues of sunset, a collection of pastel-painted plastic bottles stands quietly among blooming pink flowers. Painted in soft tones of blush pink, ivory, and baby blue, each bottle is adorned with a delicate satin ribbon tied into a bow, adding an elegant and tender touch. Their simplicity speaks volumes, whispering beauty, care, and transformation. This enchanting DIY garden project proves that even the most ordinary waste can become an expression of heartfelt creativity. With a coat of gentle color and the graceful addition of ribbons, these once discarded bottles are reborn as charming garden ornaments. They don't shout for attention. They softly complement their surroundings, blending effortlessly into the floral landscape while adding a unique, handmade aesthetic. Perfect for romantic garden corners, wedding decor, or peaceful backyard settings. These bottle crafts remind us that elegance often lies in the simplest details. They invite admiration and curiosity while encouraging environmentally conscious thinking. Turning trash into treasure is not always bold. It can be subtle, soothing, and full of grace. These pastel bottle decorations evoke warmth and softness, becoming symbols of both love for the planet and appreciation for gentle beauty. Through minimal effort and maximum heart, they transform a green space into something poetic and serene. (11) Garden witches from bottles. In a leafy garden corner, a charming coven of little witches gathers, dressed in midnight blue cloaks, pointy hats sprinkled with stars, and the friendliest faces you'll ever meet. But their magic doesn't come from spells, it comes from upcycling. Each whimsical figure is crafted from recycled plastic bottles, lovingly transformed into enchanting garden decorations with paint, paper, and creativity. These adorable bottle witches bring a playful twist to eco-friendly crafting. Their tiny capes flutter in the breeze, their eyes sparkle with mischief, and their smiles beam warmth rather than fright. With starry embellishments and handcrafted hats, they turn an ordinary outdoor space into something out of a fairy tale, especially perfect for autumn or Halloween garden displays. Beyond their cuteness, these bottle creations stand as delightful proof of what's possible when art meets sustainability. This DIY project makes reusing fun, imaginative, and surprisingly heartwarming. It's ideal for children, families, and crafters of all ages, transforming waste into garden guardians full of character, each which tells a story of transformation, where something once discarded becomes something adored. They add personality, color, and just the right touch of magical whimsy to the natural world around them. In the end, it's not about casting spells. It's about casting joy one recycled bottle at a time. 12. Balloon bottles in bloom. Nestled among vibrant pansies and marigolds, a row of pastel-colored bottles stands tall, each topped with a matching balloon and tied with a delicate satin ribbon. Painted in soft hues of lavender, peach, mint, rose, and sky blue, these charming decorations bring a festive, heartwarming vibe to the garden. What may once have been overlooked as waste now radiates with whimsical elegance. This delightful DIY project proves that trash can truly become treasure. With simple materials, used plastic bottles, paint, balloons, and ribbon, an ordinary garden is transformed into a celebration of creativity. The balloons give the illusion of floating joy, making each bottle appear like a party guest ready to spread happiness among the flowers. Ideal for garden parties, birthday gatherings, or simply to bring everyday cheer to your backyard. These decorations are as easy to create as they are beautiful to behold. They capture the magic of upcycling in the most gentle, playful way. Not only do they add color and character to the natural surroundings, but they also tell a story of mindfulness, resourcefulness, and love for the environment. In turning what's discarded into something adorable and meaningful, these balloon-topped bottles lift the spirits, just like balloons always do. (13) Enchanted Galaxy Bottle Garden. Tucked within a lush garden under the twilight sky, a cluster of radiant purple bottles glimmers like stardust. Painted in cosmic hues with swirls of glitter, these once discarded plastic bottles have been transformed into mystical sculptures, resembling ancient potion vessels or stargazers' flasks. Nestled among ferns, flowers, and tiny toadstools, they bring a touch of fantasy to the natural world. This magical DIY project is a celebration of imagination and sustainability. Each bottle is hand-decorated to mimic a miniature galaxy, complete with shimmering textures and glowing accents. During the day, they enchant with their color. By night, they seem to capture the starlight itself, turning the garden into a whimsical dreamscape. Created from upcycled materials, these pieces show how creativity can breathe new life into waste. What was once plastic trash now stands proudly as a magical centerpiece, elevating the garden's charm while honoring the earth. Whether used for themed garden corners, fairy tale settings, or nighttime trails, they inspire wonder in all who encounter them. From trash into treasure, this project reveals how beauty is born not just from art, but from intention. These cosmic bottles don't just decorate, they tell a story of transformation, reminding us that even discarded things can shine the brightest with just a little love and imagination. 14. Flower ladies in bloom. A charming group of smiling flower ladies stands gracefully among colorful blossoms, dressed in cheerful floral-patterned gowns and wide-brimmed hats. Each figure, lovingly handcrafted from recycled plastic bottles, radiates personality and joy, with painted eyes full of sparkle, bright red lips, and expressive details. These upcycled garden dolls bring character and warmth to every corner they touch. This delightful DIY project shows just how far a little creativity can go. Instead of ending up in landfills, these plastic bottles have been transformed into whimsical garden companions. Each lady is uniquely painted, her dress covered in hand-drawn blooms that echo the surrounding flowers, making her feel right at home in the natural setting. Perfect for cottage gardens, playful backyards, or community green spaces. These bottle ladies add more than just decoration. They add storytelling and soul. Children adore them, gardeners smile at their charm, and passers-by pause to admire the artistry and eco-conscious spirit behind them. From trash into treasure, these floral characters prove that sustainability can be as beautiful as it is impactful. Their presence brightens the landscape and lifts spirits, turning an ordinary patch of soil into a celebration of joy, reuse, and garden magic. Each one is a gentle reminder that creativity and care can truly transform the world around us. 15. Sparkling bottles among flowers. As the golden hour bathes the garden in warm light, dazzling plastic bottles glisten among blooming zinnias and pansies. Each bottle is uniquely decorated, some with mosaic tiles, others layered in glitter, sequins, or shiny paper cutouts. Together, they form a mesmerizing display that turns discarded materials into radiant garden jewels. This heartwarming DIY garden project captures the spirit of creativity and sustainability. Once forgotten plastic bottles have been transformed into enchanting sculptures, celebrating not only artistic expression but also environmental mindfulness. Their sparkles catch the sunlight and seem to dance with the breeze, adding a touch of magic to the flower beds they adorn. Perfect for community gardens, schools, or backyard sanctuaries. These bottle decorations invite joy and conversation. They inspire children and adults alike to explore the endless possibilities of upcycling. No two pieces are the same. Each bottle becomes its own piece of art, reflecting the hands and hearts that shaped it. Turning trash into treasure has never looked so radiant. These shimmering creations prove that even the humblest objects can shine with beauty and meaning. More than decorations, they are gentle reminders that our choices, however small, can make the world brighter, more colorful, and wonderfully filled with imagination. Thank you for joining us on this colorful journey from trash to treasure. We hope these bottle garden ideas sparked your imagination and showed you just how magical recycling can be. Every little creation is more than just decoration. It's a step toward a more beautiful, sustainable world. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps this small channel grow and keeps the inspiration flowing for more DIY wonders to come. Got a favorite design? Or maybe your own twist on one of these ideas? We'd love to hear it in the comments. At Suhar Aesthetic Studio, we believe creativity blooms brightest when shared. So wherever you are, keep dreaming, keep making, and keep finding joy in the simplest things. Until next time, stay kind, stay crafty, and thank you for seeing.